You'll forgive me if I sound terse, but on Thursday I learned that A, one of my books had been stolen from me and placed for free on the internet. B, this so-called free book has been added to a database of other free books, which has increased the number of people having access to it. And C, that it is being used by a major social media company to train its AI in the use of the English language. Now, here's the background. Back in the early 2000s, I wrote a novella called Black Tide. It was published in the United Kingdom by a company called Talos, the folks who publish all the Doctor Who stuff. In 2008, it was a finalist for the British Fantasy Awards. It was under consideration by a major Hollywood production company for a movie project, and I have since expanded it into a complete novel, which I am currently shopping to American publishers. Well, on Thursday, I found out that somebody had taken the novella version of Black Tide and put it online for free. The entire book is now out there, available to anybody who wants to read it. They don't have to buy a copy of my book. I don't get any money. Then I found out that an entity online called LibGen, or Library Genesis, has placed a link to that so-called free book in its database, thereby increasing the number of people who can access the free copy. Then I find out that Meta, the company that owns Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, is using my book and millions of other books to train its AI, Llama 3, in the use of the English language. All of this was done without my knowledge, it was done without my consent, and I have not been compensated by 1 penny for any of this. It would be like if you spent months planting and caring for a vegetable garden, and then on the day that you went out with your little basket to collect all the tomatoes and cucumbers and squash that you had grown, only to discover that the ground was stripped bare, that somebody had come by during the night and taken everything that you had invested your tender, loving care in producing. It is infuriating, and it makes me think that being a writer or any kind of a creator in the 21st century is a complete and utter waste of time, that this country no longer has any respect for the work of individuals. I was with a group of people not long ago who were talking about downloading pirated movies. They didn't see anything wrong with this practice. When I pointed out to them that they were stealing, they became angry. They said it wasn't stealing. They don't perceive of intellectual property as tangible property. My God, what is a creator to do? It just doesn't pay to do business in this country any longer.